Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another constructed playthrough. We are going to be playing some Zulok today. I haven't played much Warlock since making the channel. Oh, actually, hold up. I'm a card short on this. Let's see, what do I need? So, power overwhelming. So Zulok is probably something you've come across if you've done any ranked play. It's a pretty common deck to come across. It's pretty aggressive and ends up controlling the board early on with lots of low mana costing, high value cards, and you use a combination of your buffs on cheap cards like your abusive sergeants and stuff like that to get valuable trades and gain control of the board, and then eventually you end up switching to face mode and start looking for lethals. So I'm going to toss everything away except for the one Dark Peddler. We've got tons of 1-drops in this deck, so we should be able to get at least one or two. And turn one, we're almost 100% going to be tossing out the coin and double 1-drop.
Why do you call?
I'll toss out the Possessed Villager, because it gives us a board that's a little bit harder to clear.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
So it looks like we're actually playing against a Face Hunter, which I haven't seen in a while.
Buying or selling?
Go ahead and toss down the 2/2. And I'll grab the Abusive Sergeant for now. Alright, so it looks like we're just going to Hero Power and toss down the 1/3.
Why do you call?
So, got a couple plays here. I can either Forbidden Ritual and toss down 4 1/1s. Yeah, I need the board. I need to fight for the board. The other play I was thinking of was Flame Imp and Hero Power, but that dies really easily, or like Hero Power Tentacles, but both of those plays lose really easily to trade here, which it doesn't look like he wants to do, really. So this is actually what I meant by making valuable trades early on. So I'm going to go ahead and run face with this one in case I lose it with the Hero Power, with the Death Rattle, sorry. But we get lucky and the Death Rattle goes face. And now we have control of the board. So what we're probably going to be trying to look to do is actually drop down a minion and Hero Power each turn to keep our card advantage going. So I'm going to Hero Power first. And then I'll be tossing down the Defender. And I'm going to go to face because I want to force him to trade into me while I have the board advantage. And there are very few AoE board clears that you have to play around against a Hunter.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Alright. So we're going to go ahead and toss down Knife Juggler and start trying to get some juggles. It's a good juggle.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
And 50-50 for the board clear. Perfect. So, things we could lose to, or that would be really bad right now. Unleash the Hounds would be very bad. That wasn't too bad, actually.
You call that a weapon? Sever my wrath!
Fine, guys.
And I'm actually going to choose to clear here. Let's see. 5. If I hero power here,
The light protects me.
and I can put myself within range of like some crazy lucky like double kill command and unleash the hounds. Whereas if I don't hero power, I leave myself out of range of that. And I still think I can have... Yeah, I think not hitting the button there is the better of the two options. It's unlikely that he had those three exact cards, but when possible, you want to play around the kill condition. So,
Well fought. I concede.
and we were threatening lethal anyways, so there's no reason to take an unnecessary risk, even though it was a small one. Alright, next game. By the way, guys, I know I've been putting out videos a lot more haphazardly lately. I actually just recently found a new job. I've been working downtown at Dunn's, actually. And so I haven't had as much free time lately to record videos.
Victory or death!
So it's kind of pushed back some plans that I had for the channel. But I am still going to be putting out content as often as I can. Alright, so it looks like a Pirate Warrior.
Why do you fall?
Pirate Warrior has actually been extremely common lately. It's kind of the new Face Hunter of the meta. It's just super aggressive, and like, if you guys have probably seen my videos before of me playing Pirate Hunter. So I am actually going to play now the Darkshire Councilman. Try and force him to trade into it. Unfortunately, a lot of our cards aren't that great right now because we drew into a lot of our buffing minions. So hopefully he decides to go face here. No, he is going to trade.
Get it out! Get it out!
So unfortunately with Zulok, this is actually one of the weaknesses of the deck, is that if you can't take the board early on and hold it, or if you lose the board, it's actually really hard to get that board back.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I am going to hero power here, and I'm going to toss down the other Abusive Sergeant just because I need to start putting cards on the board.
the spot.
Oh boy. Hopefully he can't board clear here. Oh, he decides to go face. I believe that was actually a mistake. I feel like that was a mistake.
My shield for honor.
Because that actually gave us an opportunity to come onto the board a little bit. And he's used both of his upgrades. He's got a lot of damage and we're really low, so we really can't afford to hero power anymore. So...
Apple on your head.
Buying or selling. Into the breach.
So now we need to deal as much damage as possible. As quickly as possible.
It's getting hot in here.
And at the same time, keep his board empty. Oh boy. Alright, so we lose to an Arcanite Reaper, which he will have 2 in his deck.
Into the breach. Do you call that a weapon? Deal.
So kind of a tense moment right now. He's got a couple cards left in his deck that'll just kill us. Another Heroic Strike will do it. Mortal Strike will do it, obviously. And then either of his Arcanite Reapers. So he's got 4 cards that I know of. Or, 5 cards. The second Kor'kron Elite. So, basically, unless we can kill him this turn, which I actually think we can. Because we have Leroy Jenkins. So that's 6, 10... Yeah, this is... That is lethal. Alright, so we got a little lucky there. Because he had a 1 in 4 chance to top deck lethal against us. So even though we won that game, there was a very good chance that we were going to lose it.
Gul'dan versus Valeera.
Watch your back.
Your soul shall be mine. Why do you call?
All right. Good curve. So Shift to Zero seems cool because it can be any card, but really what we want is the cheap early minions. Shift to Zeros would be better in like Reno Lock or Hand Lock deck, where you're gonna have more turns to draw into something situational. Which is not what we're trying to do. We're trying to draw up as many high-value minions as possible. Sorry, drop as many cheap minions as possible and get as much value out of each of them.
Options.
Using our buffs, like Power Overwhelming, Dark Iron Dwarf, and Abusive Sergeants.
The light protects me.
So, we still haven't figured out what exactly we're playing against. This could easily be N'Zoth or Miracle Rogue. I'm tempted to lean towards Miracle Rogue because N'Zoth
So
would have
many
the Undercity
options.
Hucksters, so... But it's entirely possible that he just didn't get lucky and draw into his early drops. But we should be able to figure out in the next couple of turns.
I wonder. I must choose soon.
So I am going to toss down the Dark Peddler instead of the Knife Juggler, because Knife Juggler into Forbidden Ritual is a very good draw. I think I'm actually going to go with the Power Overwhelming here.
I fight.
Deal.
For extra burst damage. Because right now we have 10 burst damage in hand. Just from the Dark Iron and the 2 Power Overwhelmings.
Thank you.
Put this apple on your head.
So I'm actually going to Forbidden Ritual here. Huh. That was pretty unlucky.
I fight.
Oh well. Still 12 damage in hand, but we are going to be 1 mana off of playing it all. So unfortunately, we might actually have to Hero Power next turn. Yeah, and we need a board for the burst to get through. So I am going to Hero Power. That's actually a pretty good draw.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
I got the best deals anywhere.
Alright, so it is Miracle Rogue. But hopefully he does not have one of his heals up. Oh, actually, that's just going to be game.
Well played.
Leroy Power Overwhelming. Alright guys, so that was actually pretty good. Went 3 for 3. Zoolock is a very good deck for ranking up on the ladder. Generally speaking, your games are relatively quick. I mean, any game that you can, any tech that you can get 3 games done in less than 20 minutes is usually a pretty fast deck, and great for hammering out quick wins to try and farm up those stars and get that end of the month prizes. So guys, once again, if you like what you see, feel free to drop a like or subscribe. If there's anything else that you'd like to see, like maybe some crazy deck that you haven't seen me play before, feel free to drop a comment and I'll do my best to make it and drop a couple videos of it. In the meantime, I'll see you guys next time.